Never have I ever cheated on a test.
I never remember doing it. I've left a lot of crap blank, but I never, because if I don't know the answer, what was I going to cheat off from?
I have. I thought I was going to have like a lot of my habits. I cheated on one test, and that was the science test. The teacher that failed like most of the class because he was an asshole. So I just wanted to get one test that passed, even if it meant cheating. So I only did it once just because, to show him off.
After this video, you are going to sit in the corner.
They can't hear you.
You're going to sit in the corner for like an hour.
For what?
For payback rows. I'm kidding.
Never have I ever gotten stitches.
Oh dear God. I have
Why?
too many.
Name them all.
5. I have appendix.
Okay, name the most memorable.
Actually, because I was like 11 or 12, the appendix was the most.
They can't hear you.
Why can't they hear me? You guys don't.
Because it usually pays attention to the air conditioner.
Liar. Appendix. Because they didn't know if I was going to live or die. I had it for like 4 days, and Mom just thought it was a stomach bug because everybody was having it. And so like the 3rd day, and it was the 4th day, I was like, wow, it doesn't hurt anymore. And I couldn't hear. It was like everything was so far away and stuff. And so she's like, I still think I better take you. And when she did, it already burst and it was all through my body and stuff. And so the doctor said I don't have a magic 8-ball or whatever to look into. And so I was really lucky. I stayed in the hospital for, what, 4 or 5 days?
And we all remember mine.
Yes. The one that they tried to blame me for.
When I was really young, and I tried to help her with dishes, which is the exact opposite of now.
You were only like
and I got into the plastic chair.
I said, oh honey,
tiny
don't.
Plastic chair. And to be able to reach the sink.
And I had a dish and I was rinsing it and I said, oh Thomas, don't stand in that, because I said I don't trust that chair. Crack! What the heck? And
the chair leg broke in the back, and I went flying and I smashed into the stove with the back of my head. It was the back of my head or the... Oh yeah, okay. It was more on the top, but yeah. Then I went to the hospital, and then they put numbing stuff on it, and then came in right away and tried to sew it up while I could still feel the whole thing. Yeah.
They were really mean.
Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I'm trying to think. Accidentally?
I have to like the phone operator or TV person. Don't remember which. I was calling for one of them, and after they helped with whatever the problem was, I said love you. Because I just got done talking with Grandma, and then I called them, and then I said love you to the TV people or whatever.
That reminds me of Crystal's one boyfriend, and he was a nice guy. And she was kissing him on the neck, and that was my sister. And he said, oh yeah, he was on the phone, and he said, oh, not now, honey. And the guy's like, what did you just say to me? He goes, oh no, no, not you. much.
He says that now to people.
What?
He calls all women honey.
Oh, of course, and whoever
Anyway.
else that he's really cheating with. I don't know.
Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's parent.
I haven't had
I haven't.
friends, so I can't tell.
What about
You know,
a teacher?
You could think that they're cute or something, but that doesn't. Oh, he's nice looking, but it doesn't mean you have a crush on
What
him.
about a teacher? Because I know for some reason a lot of people had crushes on their teachers.
Yeah, we had one. I can't think of her name, but she was like really pretty, and of course all the guys liked her in the class.
Never have I ever had a physical fight with my best friend.
Like, what do you mean? Punchings?
Physical. Anything physical.
Yeah, that's using your hands or whatever.
Yeah, slapping, punching, scratching, whatever. I have.
This?
We knew this one.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you're really close.
I was attacked by him in
He went
the
nuts.
locker room for literally no reason, and even afterwards he told me he had no reason, he just felt like it. And he thought that I wanted to. I don't understand what the hell that meant, but
I
yeah.
have one story about the best friend.
And he had stuff dug into my arm with his nails and all that, and his nails were dirty, so luckily I didn't catch nothing. And I wound up smashing him into the lockers, and then going to the nurse and telling her, and then she told the principal.
Remember Janet? Remember Janet?
Yes.
She was my best friend.
She watches these videos.
She does?
No, I don't know, but she could.
No. She was my best friend, and we were just so close. And I just remember how we were in high school, and I couldn't go to, I think it was senior trip.
What did you say?
I couldn't. Will you stop it?
No, for real.
I will slap him.
Your volume's going down.
Well, I'm trying. It gets emotional.
Yeah.
And I couldn't afford to go to the senior trip. And before they went, or was it after they went? I don't really remember. They were Janet and I remember Chris and a couple other ones were in the car, and they drove by and they threw eggs in my mailbox with the word whore on a piece of paper, and they threw it in there. And I came home from school and I get the mail, and that's what it was, eggs and a whore note. And I was like, wow, what is this stuff? And my dad found out through the police officer and stuff like that they were actually the ones that did it. And she did say she was sorry after a while and whatever, but there was never no reason. She never gave me a reason. And
why does that seem to
hurt
happen
me
a lot?
so much.
Where it literally happens for no reason.
Yeah. There was no reason at all. I couldn't go on the thing on the trip, and I really, really wanted to go.
And they wanted you to, or something?
Yeah, I know a couple of them asked me if I could go, and I said I'm trying. And also, I was engaged with your dad, but he said he wouldn't care if I did go, but I didn't have the money, and I wasn't going to beg mom and dad. They didn't have the money to go.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was like so hurt. I mean, me and Janet were like really close, and it still hurts because I don't know.
Okay. Never have I ever worked with someone I hated with the burning passion of 1,000 suns.
How about just one son? Because let me tell you.
Currently?
Oh dear.
No.
Mine was, I didn't hate her, But I still wanted to slap her up a little bit. So I worked at Robinwood Home for Adults. I loved that place. And she would be working with me and stuff, and every time the boss would come in, she'd get off her ass and actually do stuff. But when the boss would walk back out, she'd sit down. And I'd have to do her job and my job, and she'd be like, "Oh, you just sit down. They're not going to even know that you're not." So I went from that to all of a sudden she becomes pregnant. And then all she'd ever do was sit on her ass.
So it's almost like when you're in school and you have to do a lab project with partners, and you have like the one or two that don't do anything
At all, and you have to carry their weight.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to make, the toast and all the coffees and bring out their breakfasts and all of this, and there's a whole, and the Robinwood, I said. And she was just sitting there. And then afterwards, I cleaned off all the plates and everything, and then I washed all the tables, and I'm vacuuming, and she's just sitting there. So yes, I did want to hurt her a little bit.
Wouldn't that be a good, or you didn't put up the sign?
But I don't hate her as much as a million sons, or whatever you said, only enough, just a little bit.
That's what, just do it.
Oh, I have?
What about the one what about your other coworker, the one that slapped the older people?
Oh!
Yeah.
That
so
one.
There you go. There's that. I have.
Yeah, she was the RN there, and I was learning.
Yeah.
I was just a nurse's aide. Yes, that I wanted to freaking
the
kill.
elderly people because she knew she could get away with it.
She'd say, "Watch this, watch this," and I'd say, "What?" Because the lady, she's just sitting there, and all of a sudden the nurse would be slapping and slapping and slapping. I know there's a camera. They can see me talking too. Never mind. I'll go.
Yeah.
It was freaking horrible. And then
at we actually have a video on that where she told the whole story.
Yeah.
What?
But I could just finish that one
little
section. And then when the lady actually took her hand and slapped the nurse said, "Don't you ever hit me." And then she had her tied up with the white thing so that she couldn't move her arms or anything. And I was like, "Oh dear God." And I remember Mrs. Lowe, and she'd say, "Eve, you would see a lot of stuff, but give me a effing break."
Back to the school thing quick. I was actually one of the ones on a project that didn't do anything. But it wasn't out of choice, it was because I wasn't included by the rest of the group.
Been there.
I wanted to help, but they just wouldn't. They'd talk with each other, but they wouldn't say anything to me, so I had no idea what the hell to do.
Yep.
So.
Did that once.
And then they had me fail once. Because they all sucked at it, and because they didn't want to include me, even though they knew that I was good at it. See? They had all of us fail. So anyway.
I remember that.
I never understood why they always make us work with people we don't like. Because I get it, you have to do that in a job, but when it comes to schoolwork, if you don't like somebody, it's not going to make you like them by working with them, so you're just going to cause the good students to fail because of the bad students.
You could like everybody the way that I used to, but because they're so mean to you and they excluded you from everything, it looked like it was your fault instead.